rhythm and then.
But being consistent. That's what
I ain't going to.
just being consistent. I think we got to come out. We play strong first and fourth quarter, but like you said, like after those first couple of minutes, our talking start being less, and you got to get back to doing that consistently every possession. So we'll build on that.
Pretty important players as rookies last year, and you guys didn't have this summer league to come to. I mean, you went from draft to move to the city to training camp. Did you wonder what this was like and whether it would have helped you as a rookie? A good year, but and what does it mean to be here now?
It's a great opportunity, just to play. We play against each other a lot. We're on workouts, so just to be able to play somebody else, get a different feel. And like you said, we didn't have this experience last year. I think, obviously it could have helped us because, we would have more game time together. But I think we're just trying to just take it in the present moment and try to use it to help us during the season. So we're going to build from it for sure.
As you guys get ready for this upcoming season, obviously Cade is going to be a big part of what you guys do. Speak to what it's been like just these few days kind of working with him and just getting a feel for his game and obviously vice versa.
A great leader at his age. I think, he's very, very versatile, can play multiple positions and guard multiple positions. So I think we're gonna need that. We're gonna use that a lot. I think our defense, our length is going to be our advantage and being able to be athletic. So I think it's going to be good. He's been doing a good job adjusting for sure.
It looked like your handles were a lot better. You were able to create your own shots off the dribble. How much work and what have you done to make that happen?
All summer, every week, every day, my whole career, I just being able to use that and if my opportunity presents itself, be able to use that to help create offense if we don't. So just trusting in my ability. Sure.
Rookie, you took about 2/3 of your shots from three. I don't know what the final numbers were tonight, but I don't want to say.
I think it's just taking what the defense gives me. My first year, not that many people knew my game was. And I think a lot of people know from last year I shot the ball a lot from the perimeter. So I think just being able to use it and use it to my advantage and get inside and make different plays. So that's my mentality.
Is there any advice that you've given to the young guys, or advice that you would give a rookie coming through since you just went through the same process?
Just stay in the moment. I think it's easy to kind of get caught up in everything around. I think if we just stay in the moment, get better every day. We're trying to be the best team we can be at the end of the season. We're not a finished product right now, so I think take day by day, keep the faith, and just continue to work. That's the advice that we give.
Hey, do you have anything for us?
Anybody on Zoom have a question? Use the raise hand function. We're all good. Thanks, Saddiq.
Questions there? Good.
Just talk about just your first game and obviously what that was like for you. Was it what you thought it would be?
It was fun being able to put an NBA jersey on first time. Obviously, we wanted a win out of this, but we spent last week competing against each other, so it's our first time really being able to get together and be with each other and really try to get this chemistry down. So I think we got a lot from this game that we can learn from, and I think that's the main thing you want coming out of your first game. And so now we just gonna try to keep on building off of it.
You obviously this is your first season in the NBA, but Saddiq was in there a minute ago and talked about just your maturity. Can you speak to just having that balance of showing certain signs of leadership, but at the same time not necessarily stepping on guys' toes who kind of been here before? Talk about just the balance that you have to strike with that.
Yeah, I know what the perspective of my teammates would be having the #1 pick come in. So, I don't want to come in and be a guy that's trying to, be all about me and take all of that space up. I want to respect their space. I want to respect that, they're trying to build on their game. Saddiq is, coming off of first team all rookie. So, I want him to add on that and try to, elevate himself. So, for me, it's just to come in, try to make plays and be the best, teammate, try to make the best impact that I can on this team.
Went down for you. Went down for you at that point.
Both of them felt good. I wanted to step into the game confident, ready to shoot, ready to play. So see the first two go down, it's a good feeling. But now it's just off of building off of that. I don't know if I hit another one after that. So it's something you can learn from always.
Just see me like in the game. Is that something?
Yeah, I mean that's a 50% of the game is defense. So how good are you if you're not taking that side serious? So I want to try to contribute to that side, try to help my team. And getting stops is the name of the game. You want to be able to stop them from scoring as much as you can. So I try to set the tone for my teammates, knowing that I'm gonna bring energy on that side. So if I'm bringing that energy, then everybody should.
Practices heading a little one game now.
More than anything, we're on the same page mentally, and where we want this team to be. And now it's just about having a better feel for each other. We haven't played a lot together, through our week. We had days where he had to sit out, I had to sit out. In this week that we came together, so we haven't played a lot together, but we have so much time to build this and grow from it. We're not going to hang our heads off this one game.
That's good. Cade, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I got one question from James Edwards, The Athletic.
Hey, Cade, how you doing? Early in the game, when you guys had success, you were able to get out and transition a little bit. As you guys just continue to get comfortable with each other and build kind of the way you guys want to play, how much do you think transition will be a part of that for you guys to have success?
Transition's huge right now, especially Summer League. None of these teams have really played together for a while. So, half-court defense is always a little bit further along than half-court offense whenever, guys haven't played together. So, getting out in transition, getting easy points, that's going to be the name of the game. And the team that does that the best in the Summer League is probably going to be the team that wins. So, we want to be able to get out, get on the break, get some easy points, and that's how you get guys going early.
Thanks, Cade. We're all set.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.
Summer League game with Cade obviously out there, a lot of attention he would draw. But speak to what you saw out of him today in his first game with the Pistons.
Yeah, so with it being Cade's first game and our team as a whole's first game, I saw guys starting the game off trying to play the right way, moving the ball, trying to play together, using our voices on defense. We just have to continue, not just Cade, but our whole group, to sustain that for the full 40 minutes.
One of the things Saddiq talked about was the length of this team and how, as you guys get into the season and things like that, that's going to be one of this team's strengths. Could you speak to how that part of this team is going to develop over the course of the season, the ability to use their length at both ends of the floor?
What'd you say to start? Sorry.
Yeah. The team, just how that's going to be able to help you guys once you start getting into regular season games.
Yeah, that's a good point. In terms of length on both ends of the floor, especially defensively, if you can be in gaps, showing your length, not allowing guys to get in the paint, that obviously allows your defense to be really good. A lot of threes are generated off of paint touches. So if you can keep guys out of the paint using your length, I think the important piece is not just having it, but making sure that we use it. And I think we'll be better at that in our next game.
As far as him just being a sort of his shot, obviously he let Saddiq, just from him being able to see him getting a shot out there.
Honestly, what I've seen from Saddiq is consistent with what he's been doing the whole last year. His approach is elite, how he carries the team in terms of being a leader by example, and he's continuing to grow and find ways to create a shot, not just off the catch, but sometimes in pick and roll, sometimes off the dribble. But as a whole, I think our group is just getting a feel for each other again. First game, we'll be better the next night.
After you use and Cade staggered them a little bit. You see they're on the floor together.
I think the beauty of having multiple playmakers like Case and Troy have talked about is they both can bring it up. They both can play off the ball. And again, they're getting a feel for each other, trying to find out. They're doing a great job of communicating where the other person likes the ball and which spots they want to get to. They're going to continue to grow. Again, first game together. And we're looking forward to seeing how they progress over these next week and a half or so.
Is there anything you can do to speed that up, or is it just time?
I think there's something called experience, and unless you're out there on the floor and there's live games, you really can't substitute experience. There are intentional things in practice, obviously getting them working together, but to those guys' credit, even in practice, I always see them communicate. Cade and Killian and our whole group has embraced having multiple ball handlers and multiple playmakers.
The rookies did not have this summer league experience. They didn't have workout time. I mean, it went from draft to show up to training camp. What do you see the value of this and everything that you expose?
I don't think you can put a price on the value of summer league, preseason, September, guys get together voluntarily and working out together. You really can't put a price on it. So to miss that, I know that was a real disadvantage for a lot of guys in our league who came in last year, but this is definitely going to be a huge growing step for our organization, especially our young guys, because they get to work out together, practice, and play games as well.
That, or what does it mean to your team that guys like Saddiq and Killian and they're getting this a year late, or at least a basketball year late?
We talk a lot about gratitude, right? Being grateful for the opportunity to play this game. So for those guys to be here healthy and able to play together and grow together is a huge opportunity for not only those guys, but our organization as a whole.
In the first half, Killian and Cade played all their minutes together. Then in the second half, they were staggered a bit more. Just what's that approach as far as, like, obviously helping them get time together to kind of grow that chemistry, but also letting them get the ball in their hands more individually as well?
Yeah, so the good part about having Saban, Killian, and Cade is they all are kind of interchangeable. So you'll see certain times where it might be Killian and Saban, it might be Saban and Cade, but because we have multiple ball handlers and playmakers, you'll see different pairings throughout the game.
Luka Garza, just in the minutes that he had, he seemed to be active on the rim and defensively just trying to put it together.
Honestly, what I've seen from Luka didn't just show tonight, it's shown in his approach leading up to it. In practice, he's the first one of the first ones there, one of the last ones to lead. He's always talking and trying to figure out what we're looking to get from him. And he's a guy that I know will continue to improve like the rest of our group because he's dialed in and bought into what we're looking to do as an organization. So I'm excited to really see his growth over this next week and a half or so.
That's good. Did you have anything for us on Zoom?
No, we're all set. Thanks, JD.
All right.
Thank you.
Coach.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.